Welcome to A Stretch for the Mind, a series where we combine the physical and the mental aspect of performance by moving through some stretches, some mobility, and discussing or allowing ourselves room to explore a key concept in sports psychology. Today we're going to continue episode 3 of being over doing, allowing ourselves room to practice the key skill of being present, which is so important to finding peak performance. We're going to focus on our upper body today in these few minutes that we spend together. So what we're going to start with is coming on to our knees. You're going to sit back on your heels if it feels comfortable. Otherwise, you can just be extended like this. And we're going to get 2 hands up overhead, and you're just going to let yourself lean to one side and then back to the center and lean to the other. So with this, we're simply focusing on the stretch that we feel. We're not trying to get anything out of it. We're not judging how far or how little we can stretch. We're just moving as much as we can. Being present and allowing this experience to be what it is. And that's how we'll get the most out of it. All right, you're going to bring your hands down to the ground, and then you're just going to extend them up overhead, biceps beside ears, and then allow them to come down again, outstretched. Then we'll bring them straight up overhead again and allow them to come down. This time we're going to inhale as we reach our hands overhead. Exhale as we let our arms go. Inhale as we reach overhead. Exhale as we let it go. We'll do one more. Inhale. Exhale. All right, we're going to stay in this seated position if it's available to us. And I'm just going to switch the side so you can see me. I'm going to hold my hands together, clasp my hands, and then try to lift my hands up as high as I can. Should feel a nice stretch across the front of your chest while you're doing this. Again, we might have very little movement, like our hands might be down here and we might just be pulling the shoulders back. That's okay. That's what we're here to do, is to just do our best with what we're doing right now. And that can be a difficult thing to allow ourselves room to do. But that's typically what we're trying to do, in training and performances. We're just trying to do our best right now with what we have. We can relax. Okay, what we're going to do now, on our inhale, we're going to stretch, and on the exhale, we're going to let it go, okay? Inhale. Exhale, relax. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, relax. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, relax. We'll do 2 more. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, relax. 1 more. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, relax. All right, I'm going to come back around facing you. And what we're going to do this time is just a slight rotation. We're going to bring our body around to face one side, back to the center, and move over to the other side. You can hold your hand on the opposite outside of your leg to to help you push into that stretch and then relax. So we're keeping it dynamic. Again, just notice how it feels. That's an easy way to be present, is to notice how your body feels in this moment. Then we're really taking in what's happening right now. We'll do 2 more on each side with this one. All right, with that, I encourage you to take this practice into your day, to not be constantly trying to get something out of what you're doing or constantly looking for more. You know, when we're in the act of doing something, just doing it to the best of our ability, and that's what's going to help us get the most out of that.